Hello there, folks. Hatma here, and I truly hope you're having a lovely day or night, whatever it is where you live. Well, this will be the first look at the British campaign. I hope that everything is okay with the audio. You can let me know when it begins, of course. And, well, I do not know much about it, to be honest. We will see in... well, we're going to try to discover together what is happening. I'm just checking to see if my video will appear on YouTube. Sorry about that. But as I said, I truly hope that everything will be okay and you can hear me loud and clear. As I said, I do not know much about the game right now. I'm just going to read what Sterner wrote on the Discord channel. So he said, hello, generals. We have released the first year of the British campaign. We need time to stabilize, polish, and balance the campaign. Then we will fill the campaign with events for the entire period of time. In addition, we're working on creating transparency for the British Army and Navy in England for the US campaign. This will help you understand where invasions will occur and when Britain is strong or weak. We will continue to improve the AI for global and tactical battles. We're developing improved tutorial videos that will be implemented in the game and tied to certain moments. So that's pretty much it. Tor, my man, welcome to the stream. We talked in the comments section before. I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm really glad you're here, and we're about to have some fun. I hope you guys had a successful Saturday so far. Oh, Katana, buddy, welcome.
Every person is born to do something great. Every day they have a choice to take a step closer to their destination or to run away.
Okay, so this will be the American campaign. I was born in a family of successful plantation owners in America, or I was born in a family of aristocrats in England. So let's go with the British campaign, boys.
I was the fourth child in the family.
William Howe. I think this is correct pronunciation, right? Howe? If I remember correctly, I've been reading a little bit about the American Revolution. He was commander-in-chief of American forces during the British forces during the early section of the war. I think he fought around Boston. Howe. Oh, William Howe. Oh, thanks, man. It's always difficult to read proper English names. Like, sometimes get really confusing. But guys, welcome to the stream. Say hello. Feel free.
My family was close to the king, and this afforded me the great privilege. As the youngest in the family, my three older brothers have always supported and looked after me.
What should we choose? Problem-solving, intelligence, teamwork, endurance, and perception. Intelligence and charisma. I'm gonna go with this one.
Successful military careers of my brothers with great interest. After finishing school, I decided to follow in their footsteps and joined the army. My father purchased a commission for me as a dragoon officer in time for the War of Austrian Succession, where I served mainly in Flanders. Later, my military service brought me to North America. There, the army was tasked with capturing all of French Canada. I was given command of a battalion of light infantry during the siege of Quebec.
Did they just pronounce Quebec as Quebec? I don't know. Never heard that pronunciation before. Well, let's see. What kind of choice should we make? Command aura? Spotting 10% or own speed? I think that command aura is the best. Oh, did you saw a new survival game called The Once Human? I actually heard of it, but I haven't seen it. No.
Within a year, I had gained command of the regiment and performed well in the Battle of Saint Foy. Unfortunately, the war took away my closest brother and best friend.
Okay, so these are debuffs: perception, reckless, uncooperative, -7 willpower, or -5 charisma willpower. Maybe we can allow ourselves to lose some perception. I think this is kind of too much. Charisma and willpower. Damn Brits. I know, I'm kind of used to American pronunciation of it, so...
But this did not break me, and a year later, I commanded a brigade in the Montreal campaign.
So we can choose between minus 20 tensions with the natives. Oh, plus 50% reporting, so they changed it, so not the same. And plus 10% loot. What should we choose? I think that reporting could be really good for the British campaign because you should start as maybe controlling the vast majority of the 13 colonies, right? So if you could know where the enemies are faster, like you can faster react to the events, maybe we could go for this one. Or minus 20 tensions with natives. This could be really good as well. Especially like early on in the game. What do you guys think? I don't really like looting. I never did. Like I'm working on my military tutorial that's been, I've been working on it forever, but I don't think that looting is particularly good. So I was doing some testing with it. I think I'm gonna go with the tensions with natives because reporting is really cool and could help. But maybe having lower tensions with the natives, it's important because I think that we're going to get the entire map of the United States, basically. So if we get into war with the natives, we're going to, feel it immediately. It's not like with American campaign where you don't really, it doesn't really matter for first couple of stages of the campaign. It's completely okay to be in war and not really have to fear the natives. So I'm going to go with this one.
Having shown my talent as a commander in many battles, I was promoted to the rank of general. After the war, I returned to England, where I was involved in the development of the army and taught at the Royal Military Academy.
This is also interesting. So we could choose Forge plus 10%. We could choose 15% provisions, 50% ammo. Which one should we choose, damn it? Provisions would be cool because I guess we're gonna be low on provisions. But also 15% of ammo could be really important fighting. Forge is, again, something that I don't really care much about. Just gonna go with ammo.
My rank and birthright secured me a seat in Parliament. On questions related to the American colonies, I have always...
We could get more loyalty, lower mining costs, and additional infantry unit. Okay, this is interesting. So let's see. Mining costs are very high in the game. Maybe not early on, but they get pretty damn high. And if you could get minus 10%, this could give you a lot of money in the long run. Loyalty, on the other hand, I imagine that loyalty will be a problem. Now, as I said, I have never played this campaign. This is the first time I actually enter it. It just came out today. So maybe a loyalty would be a good option here. Because look, if we have a lot of cities that are about to rebel, and plus 10 loyalty can make a huge difference. And then switching sides or not. And we're going to have problem of having to garrison a lot of them as well. That means that we will not have as big army potential as we could. So that's another fear. Additional infantry unit could be also good. Let's go with loyalty.
While I advocated for moderate treatment of the colonies, unfortunately, the situation got out of hand. I must fulfill my duty to England and the King to restore order in the American colonies.
I think we're going to play on normal difficulty, just because I have no idea what awaits me. We have social, commander, reckless, minus 20 tensions with the natives, ammunition, and loyalty. We're not gonna go for aggressive AI. That's a bit too much for the live stream, I think. Is this his picture? William Howe? I would see some like drawings. I've never seen his picture before. I hope it is. I remember they messed up the George Washington's picture when the game started. So that was kind of pretty funny. Guys, feel free to say hello in the chat. You can ask me any questions about the game. Feel free. I would really appreciate if you guys drop that like button. It can help me a lot. Can kind of push the video for people to see it, and well, will help with the YouTube algorithm for sure. Aggressive AI might not retreat. Could be the case. Arrival. I was sent to America by King George III to ensure the stability of the colonies due to the growing discontent of the colonists. I was against sailing in winter, but situation required immediate departure. Unfortunately, our journey turned out to be difficult. At first, there was a long calm, and then we were pursued by strong storms. We lost part of our fleet with troops, and we can only hope that they survived. Well, let's see. Massive loyalty drop almost over all colonies, so it's not looking good. And it's time to actually see what we have. Yeah, indeed, it's the full size of the American 13 colonies. Yeah, indeed, 23 warships. And now it's kind of coming back to bite me. I never actually liked playing with the Navy, and I think I'm gonna have to learn. We have 6 warships here. By the way, what kind of ships are these? They have 3 decks. Third-rate battleship. That's cool. Fifth-rate, 6th-rate. So these are smaller ships, of course. What should we go for here? Stamina or willpower? I guess maybe willpower is more important here. Accuracy. Gunnery and boarding. I'm gonna go with real low speed and accuracy. Oh, damn it, I didn't do it. Hand-to-hand was the British strategy. Well, let's just check and inspect what we have here. We have good guys. Let me check. Good guys. Okay, some people might be mad. Good guys. When are the British good guys? Brown Besses. So we should be superior to the Americans, right? I'm not sure if they're gonna come up with the civilian muskets, or they're gonna have U.S. muskets or something like that. Will be very interesting, but basically we have nothing here in these settlements. We have nothing. How about in the south? Like, we just have battleships, but that's it. Oh, hi, Tax One. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. That means that basically we're messed up here. We don't have many troops, and everything we have is on these couple of ships. We have basically 2 regiments here. I guess we're gonna go to Boston, right? This would be the historic way, and we have about 70 reputation. We have yeah, nothing is unlocked, pretty much. So let's actually start. Yeah, basically we start with a whole map. This is the first time I see it for myself as well. But let's check the loyalty. Loyalty is pretty good. Like 65. We started with +10 loyalty. It seems like we have taxation going on? Because it has -2 for taxes? Here it's dropping. But it seems like we cannot do any kind of construction because chief engineer... Yeah, so we have to do additional research. I'm not sure we should be unifying our fleets. Probably would be the best idea. But we cannot have more than 6 ships in the fleet, I believe. We cannot really tell what is happening with the financial report. But we have 50,000. That's quite a lot. Although we have to worry about all the construction in all the colonies, so it will be an issue for sure. With American campaign, you start like 20,000. But you only have to worry about a couple of settlements. How much technology do you start with? We have no idea because it will not allow us to get to headquarters. But I do not know what we need to do. We probably need to land somewhere, I guess. Can we speed it up? I think we can. From what I read before, like, you could be able to trade with Britain proper, and you should be, like, sending them raw materials, and Britain should be the one producing all the weapons and everything. So, we will see. They say... Okay. The resignation of Thomas Hutchinson. Thomas Hutchinson, of the Royal Governor of Massachusetts, known for his loyalist sympathies, resigned from his position in February of 75. His departure marked a significant event as it removed a polarizing figure from colonial politics and fueled patriot hopes for a change in British policy towards the colonies. Okay. Leicester, Middleborough, Boston, and Hatfield. Okay. Let's see what will happen here when we arrive. Yeah, I think it's the same. I don't really know. But guys, if you want to play this, you cannot play it on Steam. You have to play it... Damn it. Appointment. It seems that after we set sail, the king made a fateful decision to appoint me Governor General of all colonies. It is a great honor and great responsibility for me to take on the leadership of the colonies in these turbulent times. Your appointment signaled a more aggressive British stance towards colonial resistance and further antagonize American patriots. So we're gonna get the Colony Chief Department. Okay, headquarters. We're gonna get plus 50,000. Great. And I guess the tensions will be higher with the US. Okay, and we're gonna pause here. Can we get you guys out? Like, transfer to garrison. It's cool. We're gonna do something when it comes to headquarters. Council of War will allow you to elaborate various projects to develop further your army and navy. Market and storage, allowing trade and equipment. I guess we gotta go with the Council of War, and we're gonna speed it up. Which is pretty normal, I believe. Boston loyalty is terrible. Yeah, things are getting worse, so we should be able to transfer some of our regiments to Leicester, to Middleborough. You guys gonna go with stamina, I guess. We want to chase down those Americans. Council of War. You can now develop a formidable navy to blockade a rebel's maritime commerce, intercept the shipments of contraband weapons and ammunition, and an army to crash the rebellion in the 13 colonies and restore the crown's authority. Okay, let's go here. And how many officers do we have available? Actually, we have a heck of a lot of officers. Which one would be the best? We need to see that first. Maybe this guy is good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this guy. Usually, it's bad when you have big disparity between two key numbers. A Council of War. I kind of have to start with Colonial Garrison. This will give us 7.5 research speed. Well, percent, of course. Brown Best 76. Really? This is cool. Brown Best 78. 11, 55, 12, 2.0, and 2.3. British Legion, pardon me. They said that they added a lot of new units, a lot of mercenary units for the British. Look at this one. Oh boy, Royal Guards! Royal Highlanders, Royal Grenadiers, come on. This is really cool. Urban Defenses Magazine, Prussian Musket, Hessian Cavalry, Hessian Infantry. Prussian Musket? We haven't seen this one. I'm pretty sure. Oh, another one. Hello, hello. Oh boy, it's really cool, indeed. Infantry Carabine 57. Okay, we've actually seen this one before. Baker Rifle. Look at the reload time on this one. 29? Are you kidding me? Did he change the balance of guns? I don't think so. Usually, rifles take much longer to reload. Jaeger. You have Jaegers. Okay. 8-inch howitzers, 10-inch mortars, 12-pounder field guns, 13-inch mortars, Ferguson rifle. Okay, so let's see. What is the difference here? 1529. 1600? Does this make any sense to you guys? Oh, hi, William. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, everything is different. What I like the most about the American campaign, and I did kind of a critique of American campaign. You can check out that episode, the video. One of the biggest treats for me was the research tech tree, because I think it's phenomenal in the American campaign, and I really like this one. Whoever did the tech trees is a genius. Should get a salary increase for sure. Look at this. Hanover Infantry, Brunswick Cavalry, Rolls Grenadiers. Seems like there are a lot of mercenaries that you can get. I think that the lower the reload time is the better, right? Am I wrong? Am I missing something? Let me check. Maybe I just suck. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that you can get additional reinforcements. Maybe this is it with Ferguson rifle. Maybe reload is maxed out here, but I always thought that if the reload is higher, it would take more time, basically. But maybe I'm completely wrong on this. Okay, we're gonna have to start with this one, and then we're gonna see if we're gonna go for maybe Brown Best 76. Let me check. 55, and what is this? 52. It seems actually no. The higher the reload, the faster the reload time. Yeah, probably. I was wrong. Let's see. We're gonna go for this one for sure. And we're also gonna spend some reputation points on it. Let's focus on the campaign a bit more. And in Leicester, we have issues. Fort Stevens is kind of the same. Hatfield loyalty is above 50%, but it's slipping. So we have to send additional Fusilier regiment there. Oh, give me a second. Oh boy! Look at this one. We have sailing transport ships. Total number of transport ships currently on the way to deliver resources, goods, and troops. Okay, so these guys are coming in. Because if you guys missed it, basically, they said that there was a large fleet going to the States, to the colonies, but because of the bad weather, they were been scattered all over the place. So we might get them a bit later. I'm just assuming. Demand, total number of transport ships required to transport resources, goods, and recruits, according to your settings. You can build more ships in the production tab. Fleets panel. You can create new fleets of warship and troops with armies and send them to the colonies. You can also review the warship and troop ship fleets already sailing. And the days left to arrive. When the time has elapsed, the fleet will arrive at the edge of the map and will come under your command. Interesting. Boy, oh boy, interesting. Guys, for you that are new to the stream, oh, hi, Fish. Guys, consider liking the stream. It will help me a lot. I would really appreciate that. And say hello, of course. Let me check, but what do we do? So, okay, we have wood, we have coal, we have iron, we have horses. So it seems like we're sending raw materials to the British Isles, right? Am I missing something? Like if I click here, will anything change? In Bristol, we have, we can recruit infantry regiment, cavalry regiment. We can get some ships. Hi, Neil. Yeah, indeed. Welcome. What should we go for? Like, oh, okay. We can actually see here all the men. I'm gonna go with stamina for our horsemen. And how about... We have nothing. We have to give them these ones. And in the shipyard... Porcupine... But is there a way we can build up things? Is there a way we can build up infrastructure? Or not? Let's try to create a fleet. Available unarmed troop ships 8. Available armed troop ship 6. That we can have these guys as well. Oh. Maybe not yet. We gotta onboard them. I'm just gonna wait for my cavalry to replenish. And we're gonna send them a bit later. And this will be our escort, I guess, right? It would take 30 days to get there. So let's try to recruit some regiments. I'm curious. We can get some worse commanders if we can. The better ones will be kept for stuff. You're basically no bad commanders here. Brown Bass 69. We have 3,000 of them. Damn it, no specific skirmish rifles for skirmishers. I'm gonna get this one, and I don't think I'm gonna get grenadiers early on, just because they cost like 50% more than fusiliers, and I don't think we have enough infrastructure and money. Do we have mortars? We actually do, and I think I'm gonna employ them here. Okay, we're gonna revisit the British Isles a bit later. I guess we can... Oh, you cannot recruit any troops here. This is interesting. Is it available for everyone now, the British campaign? Yes, Neil. I'm gonna pause the game for a short while. You can actually play British campaign, but you have to go in Exola. If you guys do not know, that's kind of a software that was used to launch the game before it was on Steam. So you kind of have to install the game once again on Exola if you want to play it. On Steam, it will appear a bit later. They probably want to make sure that everything is okay. We're going to be testing the campaign a bit. And then when they work on all those issues, they're going to be launching it on Steam. I think they're afraid of negative reviews, which is natural. They want to sell the game, so yeah. Yeah, of course. It's still in the early access, for sure. Supply and logistics. You've created a supply and logistics department. Since the main production is in England, while the resources are in the colonies, it is necessary to establish, secure the transpirations between the colonies and the metropolis, and promptly supply the expeditionary troops and fleet. Okay, let's check. Yeah, the game is unfortunately still $50. The good thing is not more expensive. The bad thing is not cheaper. So yeah. Supply and logistics. Whom should we select for this very important role? Lounder seems like a guy. As I said before, usually big disparity between these two stats can be bad. 6458. Yeah, I gotta go with this guy. Let's check the project tree here. Blacksmith shop. Production points. Okay, that's cool. Supply and logistics. Grain mill. This is for provision production. Unit provision +5. Unit ammo. Horse pasture. Supply limit, attrition. I guess supply limit means additional supply regiment, pardon me. Rum distillery, fur trading, tobacconist shop. Interesting enough, now they're not all together. Like in the past, they were all together. Now they're not. They're like all separate. I think we're going to be focusing on fur because fur is the most lucrative part of the business. Mining costs, looting, foraging, desertion, supply and logistics, regional warehouse, supply house, ranch, iron works. This is for, yeah, for our factories. Transport time plus 3%. Yeah, fur, for some reason, is the most... Oh, actually, historically speaking, was probably most lucrative. I think that fur is the reason why it's so lucrative is the only thing that does not change the price. I'm not sure if that was a bug. I did not really mention it to the developers because I was afraid they're gonna nerf it. But yeah, fur would not change the price. I checked it many times and it was always like 280 or something. It was very, very lucrative. Yeah, actually, I really love it. Fur factory. You can see here, it's the most difficult one to research. And here you have a cigar factory, but tobacconist shop here is on the bottom. So if you actually unlock this one and you don't unlock this one, it doesn't matter. Like you will not be able to build cigar factory. Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. This actually requires a lot of thinking of what would be... I'm just thinking of like what would be the best way to go. And this one will also be very interesting to see because if you want to scale up your horse production, you kind of have to go down this tree. But the problem is that you could be doing something else. And I kind of think that this would be the first thing we're gonna go for. Because we're gonna need fur for sure. If we want to make some money, we're gonna need fur. Let me check. What can we do here? So we have militia regiment. Oh, it seems like you can recruit some in the colonies, but there will be some limitations. Historical unit, 17th Light Dragoons. So here, basically, we have research speed that I never recommend. I usually advise staying outside of it because I think it's pretty useless. Government efficiency, reputation cost, loyalty is very interesting. Militia limit. Okay, that's cool. Specialists. We currently have 100 specialists, which is not great considering that we have to cover a lot of ground. Light Dragoons. Of course, militia stats, stamina and firearms. That's cool. Move speed, desertions, military infrastructure. Militia limit. Let's see, generals, regiments, cavalry. Oh boy. We can get more. So this will be supply, loyalty. I think we're going to be paying a lot of attention to loyalty in the British campaign. Probably loyalists can be recruited. Yeah, and the problem is that you cannot really recruit from regions that have low loyalty. That was a thing during the American campaign as well. They fixed the specialist bug from the last playthrough then? Yeah, of course. It was fixed a long time ago. You're not gonna get humongous numbers of specialists anymore. But I think it was only connected to the American campaign because there was a research actually that gave you like plus 5 specialists per week, and it was actually 5-fold. So there was a small bug that caused the numbers of specialists to skyrocket. Royal Welsh Fusiliers, that's cool. Sea Control. It's pretty interesting. Although campaign will actually work only for the first year. The events are done for the first year. We're gonna go for this one, I guess. And currently that's it. Can we do some construction? Not yet. That sucks. We have to wait a little bit longer. We cannot check foreign relations, but we should be in better situation with the natives. Imagine that you kind of have to fight the natives here. That would be a disastrous situation. All of your cities would get wrecked. Can you get 20 generals like the Brits? I don't think so. I think that you're still gonna have limitation. Yeah. Oh, actually, we can get additional one. This is cool. But whom should we take? Yeah, I'm not the only one that's surprised, but I can say that I did not expect this level of complexity early on. I did not expect campaign to be in this shape. Well, we'll see a bit later. How they solve the American rebellion and stuff. Which one has the best stats? There's so many guys to choose from, and very difficult to decide. Charles Douglas seems like a decent candidate. Richard Howie. Let me find him. Cornwallis. Okay, that's a well-known character, even for me. Charles Gray. Richard Howe. Yeah, Richard Howe. Let's... do it again. Hip hip. Hooray! I love it. I love it. Leslie Alexander, William Meadows. I love it. I love it. That's great. But there's still a limit of 5 generals. Come on, chat. Which one? Which one? You guys decide. They're just gonna go in a merry-go-round. Some people might say incompetence. I would not. Gray. Okay, let me find Gray. Okay, so 2 voices for Cornwallis and 1 for Gray. Come on. You have 15 more seconds. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. If you guys want to vote for your favorite. Charles Gray's here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Henry Clinton. Okay. Henry Clinton is here. But which one should we decide? I guess Cornwallis would be the one to go for, just because It's 2 to 1 to 1. So it seems like only 4 generals available. Interesting. Yeah, democracy. Americans have 5, but British have only 4. Or maybe, is this something that we can research? Let's go back to headquarters, damn it. Do you guys see additional general? Because currently I cannot see anything. I don't remember seeing anything about +1 general slot. Militia morale. Yeah, it seems like you cannot get it through the tech tree. Maybe you could get it through an event? I don't know. But there's like a space here. Or maybe you have an easier time at the beginning. Or, well, I would not say easier time because you have to defend the whole of the United States. In the one with special units, I don't think it's here, actually. Nah, I cannot see anything here. Council of War it is, but I cannot see +1 general. With the American research, like you had the, like, it will explicitly say like +1 general slot, but I cannot see anything here. Maybe you're sentenced to only 4 generals, or maybe it's a bug. I don't know. Is this a bug? Let's see supply and logistics, but I don't think we're gonna find it here. Supply limit, attrition, ship degradation. I think we're gonna have serious issues of actually maintaining our navy. You're gonna be sucking a lot of money away from us. Yeah, so far we cannot do it through the research tree. But where are they? Are they in Britain? Let me check. Guys in Bristol, barracks. Oh yeah, they're here. How? Why? We actually have them. What is the problem here? Not enough muskets. That's really strange. It seems that part of our fleet was able to reach the shores of America. This will seriously help me in assuring order in the colonies. Unfortunately, the fate of the rest of the fleet is unknown, and we can only pray for their souls. Oh, this is cool. We actually gonna land where in maybe Newport. We're gonna try to consolidate power. Squadron, come on. Okay, this is the one. New York could be a good... Oh, look at this. Actually, we unlocked it. So we have, of course, British Empire. France, 54. Spanish Empire, 44. We're going to have the biggest issues probably with the Frenchies and Spaniards. United Colonies... Pretty bad, of course. With Native Americans, things are looking great. Miamis are in the south. They are usually allies of the Americans. So I don't think we're going to be wasting any resources right now with this one. We're just going to keep our strength and basically try to get the construction options. How about market? Brown Best 69s. We cannot really do anything about production either. That's a problem. There are Charlotte 66, Spanish 55s, short Brown Best 69s, and civilian muskets. When it comes to cannons, 6 pounder field cannon, 4-pounder, 3-pounder. We literally have nothing. Armed transports. Oh, Paul! Welcome, my friend. Welcome. By the way, guys, if you want to have some playthrough with me and the boys on Sunday, that basically means tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central European time, we're gonna have a gaming session. We're gonna probably play Hell Let Loose or something. We're gonna make our own squad and we're gonna play with subscribers. But it will not be televised on YouTube. It will just be for us, just to have some fun, chat with people. Yeah, we do it almost every Sunday, whenever I can spare some time. But I'm really waiting for construction. This is why I'm reluctant to use my money for anything. We're currently losing over 7,000 per week. That's a lot. And I mean a lot. Things in Providence are good. Newport, New Haven, 70%. New York is 88%. But there will probably events lowering down the loyalty. These regions. Okay. Colonial Secretary. It seems that after we set sail, the king made the fateful decision to appoint me Governor General of all the colonies. It is a great honor and great responsibility for me to take on the leadership of the colonies in these turbulent times. Your appointment signaled a more aggressive British stance towards colonial resistance and further antagonized American patriots. Okay, cool. It seems like we have additional thing to research. Colonial Secretary. Let's speed it up. How about now? Check barracks. How about it? What if the guns are not there? What if the guns are in the States? Because look, we're getting nothing here, even though we have almost 800. Kind of strange, to be honest. Maybe it's a glitch. We're gonna speed it up until the next day, and then we're gonna deal with new tech tree, of course. Guys, welcome to the stream. Feel free to say hello. Finally, here, Colonial Secretary. You've gained access to Colonial Secretary Department in Britain. You can now develop further your bases, the relationship with the Parliament and the King, and also gain access to Diplomacy Panel. Damn! Okay, this used to be Navy for the Americans. We're gonna select somebody. This guy is a good candidate. Anthony. So we have a couple of months until April to figure our shit out. 55, 58. 56, 63. A good candidate. Matthew Duncan. But I think it would take a couple of tries to get the British start right. Oh, look at this. 86. But as I mentioned before, usually there's the bad thing with discrepancy between their main stats. But I'm gonna go with this guy because I believe he has the best stats. Hermione frigate, 5th rate ship. Unit XP morale. Joint operations. Extensive dock system. Naval gun. 32-pounder. So yeah, indeed, this is regarding the Navy. Transport time, ship production, desertion, industrialization. There's something called Crown Tribute. What the hell is that? Oh boy. We're gonna go for a weaver shop. It seems like ships will be very important for the British, even though for Americans you can get away without really playing the Navy. But we're gonna need a lot of textile for ship production. You can build Victory? Really? Like, did I miss it? Oh yeah, HMS Victory. That's so cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. I love it. I cannot say that I was excited about the game expansion this much ever. But it seems like there are new mechanics. Okay, we have a market here. Although, is this the same market? Production management, muskets. Let's apply. We have 6 production slots. Oh, Indiana, my favorite spy, British spy. But now you're with the home team, my friend, so you don't have to pretend. Welcome. Well, look at... Okay, so we can get 5.5-inch howitzers, no research for them. 8-inch mortars as well. No need to research. We have 18-pounder, 12-pounder, 9-pounder, 6-pounder, 4-pounder. Very interesting. Yes, I flew back to the US from the UK, especially to spy for you. 2K troops in Bristol now. Cavalry might fill out. Oh, you think that's the case? Really? You think that it's a garrison issue? But it doesn't say. Like, how do we know how big is the garrison? But these guys are getting their numbers up. It might take forever, but they're gonna get those numbers. Bristol is a big city, though. But can we get anything else? And what would... Like, I don't know. What do we do? I think we're gonna be focusing primarily... Like, we have no... Is this glitched or what? I don't know. But there are so many things to think about. Let's see. Colonies management. We're literally getting nothing out of this one. So if we turn it off... Savannah, Georgia. South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. We could employ some doctrines, but I think it's way too early for that. East Florida. Did they mark Florida now properly? In the past, it wasn't really marked. Let me check. Control map. I have to go south. Seems like they did not really mark Florida here properly. It's only Georgia, South Carolina. Yeah, normal things. Normal things. Because we have a couple of more months before the rebellion, we're gonna see what we can do, but still no construction, and I do not want to pay for this one, this level of construction. Kind of useless. I think we can allow ourselves to wait for like, or maybe we cannot. Maybe we should send the ships now because it will take them 30 days to come. Maybe we can keep those guys really in New York. What if rebellion happens like the same as for American campaign, like New England would be first and something like that? I don't know. But like, once again, guys, welcome to the stream. Let's see. We are USA and Spain. Tensions are higher. The Suffolk resolves. Patriots, in response to the Intolerable Act, set the tone for resistance against British oppression. These resolves called for the boycott of British goods, the formation of militia, and the establishment of provincial congress, laying the groundwork for organized resistance. Okay, things are getting worse now. Still, Hartford is pro-British, big time. Suffix. Suffix. Oh, thanks, man. I hope I got it right now. No. I actually appreciate corrections because if you guys don't correct me, I have no idea how to pronounce it correctly. English language is very difficult. Very, very difficult. Get your hot dogs here. Get your hot dogs here. Yeah, we're gonna open up a lemonade stand and a hot dog stand. Screw the tea. Indiana, man, I hope you can join the Discord. On Sunday we have like a gaming session. We play Hell Let Loose with the boys, and if you want to join, man, feel free. I know you like war games. Yuck. Stuff. You guys are confusing me now. I refuse to take any pronunciation classes. Okay, Indiana corrected me about, I used to pronounce this as Leicester. It's actually Leicester. So... How about in Providence? Things are looking good here. The problem is that we cannot do any kind of construction. That sucks. We can speed up our research, but I don't think we should. We just need to wait for 2 more departments. Secret Service and Royal Colony. But how do we unlock construction? But there is Chief Engineer Department. Is there Chief Engineer Department here? Am I missing something? Am I daydreaming? What is this? Secret Service? Council of War, Military Governor, Supply and Logistics, Royal Colony, Colonial Secretary. I guess it should be a Royal Colony. This one? I don't know. Let's speed it up. And if we wait for a couple of days, I hope we're gonna get something. We're losing a lot of money. That's for sure. But how do we get money? That's a big deal. Let me check once again. Like, did I really miss something? I'm worried that maybe I should speed up some research. But no, there's nothing here. Supply and logistics, again. We still have no construction. I think I'm going to lower down salaries. Screw salaries. We can live without them. I've never installed Discord on this PC and I'm about to replace it. I've never got along with Discord. I'm a technical illiterate. To be honest, me too. The only reason I made Discord channel was because of the channel. I was always in somebody else's Discord. King's help. His Majesty decided to help you establish order in the colonies and offers a choice of things that you might need in the future. I don't think we need a warship. This will be cool though. Or reputation points. How about we get those juicy reputation points? Let's gamble. I think they changed the icon for the minimap, so I'm gonna slow it down. Let's go to Bristol. I'm just gonna wait for one more day, and then we're gonna send our reinforcements to the colonies. Yeah, biggest frustration for me right now is that I cannot do any kind of construction. I'm losing money like crazy. We're bleeding money. Like, there is a very uncomfortable feeling. It's like you have life savings, but you lost your job, and even though you have the money, you're losing it. There's a difference. Like, if you have just a little bit of money and you're in plus, it feels more comfortable than when you have a lot of money, but you're losing it. Can we actually replenish? Maybe this is because I'm cheaping out on the salaries. It's the next day. Let's go to the British Isles. Let's check this one. Yeah, I think we are ready to create a fleet. We're gonna go for pretty much everybody. We have 6 that are armored, and we probably should be sending our generals in the armored boats. Troop ships. Maybe cavalry as well. I think they're kind of more important. Can we send our navy as well as escorts? Yeah, we should be able to. I'm gonna add to convoy. I'm gonna send all of them. Are we gonna set sail? Yep, I'm pretty sure about that. Maybe it will be more difficult to go during the winter season, or they might attrition. And here we have icons. This is really cool. I would say don't send all generals, because if you get another convoy and send to like Philadelphia or something. Yeah, actually this was you were right. I was wrong, but it's okay. We have ships. We can actually I think do something. Are we producing? Nah, we're not producing anything right now. Because we don't have any raw materials. Goods. The Americans about to get a sea invasion warning. Yeah. The good thing is when you control the sea, you can basically send some of your generals to the ships and then move them elsewhere. So I don't think it's a big mistake, but yeah, I think it's a mistake. I should have left one general at least there, because we don't really have a big enough army. You can have a lot of generals, but if you don't have the army, that's kind of a useless thing. And for Boston area, one general is completely okay. Can we actually... What? Can I do it here? I don't know if we should speed up any kind of research. Council of War is really cool. Maybe we can speed up this one, but... Like, what's the point? We could go for Brown Best 76, but we have no raw materials. Like, there is nothing we can get. We're gonna stay with it. We're probably gonna lose some reputation as the colonies rebel. Maybe send a general to Canada to invade from there. I don't think that's possible, right? But like, why? We cannot get anything. Come on. I'm just worried that this is a bug and not gonna open up. Okay, colonies must pay. England faced significant public debt, primarily due to ongoing military conflict and imperial ambitions. The 7 Years' War, which included costly military campaigns in Europe, America, and elsewhere, left the British government heavily in debt. Your main role is to ensure constant flow of funds from the colonies, which the crown desperately needs now. So, Royal Colony. You can now develop your infrastructure, economy, and production in the 13 colonies. That's really cool. Let's actually go there. And first we're going to check. Taxes. Damn Brits, they only think about their money. Trade depot. Trade center. This is something we did not have during the American campaign, and people were talking about, there are additional buildings to make money, but now we have them here. So we first have to go for trade depot, tax house, trade depot, dry dock, colonial economy, ship production, loyalty. We're probably gonna focus a lot on loyalty. As I mentioned before, loyalty would be the most interesting one. Trade center. This is interesting. Lumber mill. Tax loyalty. Government efficiency. Tax house. A really, really interesting research. Shipyard is here. It's not easy to organize and think closely. We're gonna go for lumber mill, that's for sure. And of course, we need somebody in charge of royal colonies. We're gonna go for maybe this guy. Let's wait. These are naval officers. This guy's good, George. Matthew as well. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go with a naval officer. I really, what I dislike about this type of scrolling is that you can easily lose focus of your candidate. How about if it was like this, so you can compare them easily? Like, this is kind of confusing. Mines. Maximum population? So if we go like this, the same as we were paying for factories, we were paying for mines. What is this? Impact on income, department, commander, intelligence perception. Government efficient? Can we actually afford to pay for stuff? Parliament lobby. Did not really notice this one. So what does this mean? But what do we do with Parliament lobby? I guess they're gonna grant us more, maybe money or more resources. So you need money to make more money, basically. Yeah. Let's check construction. Everything is normal, the same as before. Let's see if we can do something here. In Bristol, can we do additional construction? No, I don't think so. I think the British Isles are separate thing and we cannot do any kind of construction there. But in Boston, we could. And we're going to go for... We have a lot of construction points, but not enough money. So we're going to be focusing on money first. Probably merchant stalls everywhere where we can. We could go for Salem as well. We're gonna need a lot of money. Leicester has good construction points, so let's do it there. In Portsmouth, how big are the problems here? They are pretty big, so we're just gonna employ construction officer. Let's go, and we're gonna employ construction officer here as well. We just wanna get some money quickly. I love how Britain, after 7 years of war, lost millions, and they lost the American Revolution and lost even more millions. But then, when Napoleon came around, had millions to fund wars. It's called international finance. Churchill family. Yeah, I guess so. This is also true. Merchant stalls. I'm not sure if New York will fall quickly. That would be a devastating blow for us. We're gonna give you stamina, and we're gonna get you out so you can... Damn it. Need to actually start moving. Why is construction so low? And why is the New York workforce so low? And the newer version of American Campaign is about 20,000. It's one of the biggest cities in the United States. So I'm not really sure why they placed it like that. We will be focusing primarily on money. And then here we can focus on Weaver's house, but I don't think that's good enough. Fur trade. We need fur trade. One of the issues now is that we might be spending a lot of money. I don't know. This might be very bad for us a bit later. But I'm going to focus on fur trade because fur trade is very cheap. if we talk about specialists and construction material, even money, it's probably the cheapest option we can go for. The Gaspé affair. Gaspé, a British customs schooner, was enforcing trade regulations in Narragansett Bay. American colonists, led by John Brown, orchestrated its burning as an act of protest against British authority and perceived tyranny. This event heightened tensions between colonial merchants and British officials and became a symbol of resistance. Lovely. Schooner. I guess schooner is the case. Yeah, we're just gonna keep our reputation points for the time being. Narragansett Bay. Narragansett. Jesus Christ. Whoever invented the English language should be banned from inventing another language. Let's speed it up. Like, I would like to expand construction, to be honest, but I'm not sure what are the settlements that will fall to the enemy hands quickly. Yikes. We're gonna try to keep New Haven under our control. You guys actually gonna go down to New Haven. And we're pretty good here. Secret Service, finally. Our informants report the creation of caches in the warehouses with weapons and ammunition throughout the colonies. This indicates that the rebels are planning to take active action in the near future. We must increase our awareness of rebels' activities. So let's try and do that. Headquarters. Oh. We actually have 2 Secret Service departments. Should we choose the left one or the right one? This is like a Twix commercial. Let's wait a turn, and then we're gonna see. Blame the Germans, they made English. Yeah. Secret Service Department, you can now develop an active intelligence service that will allow you to collect valuable information about our enemies, plans, and moves. Let's go there, and we're gonna get somebody involved. Could be a solid candidate. Pat as well. This guy's better, Wilson. Yeah, I think that Wilson might be our guy. Although this guy, Richie Rich. Let's go with him. Secret Service. Okay, so we have Intelligence Organization 1. We're going to start off with it because there is nothing else to do. And we're probably going to go for college, I think. Newspaper. This is something that could help us quite a bit, considering that we're in deep scheisse. Maybe this could help us. As long as we have enough construction. We have a lot of construction material points. A university as well could be cool. Cathedral. It seems like they're mixing and matching some of the research. Interesting approach. They took a different approach from the American research. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I think I do, but I need to do some studying and to see like what pays off and what doesn't. But of course, we're going to go back and continue with Colony Organization 1. Of course, we can pay for intelligence costs, but we currently cannot afford to pay anything. Oh, look at this. So if we increase this one, what do we get? Interesting. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with 3. And if I do this, can I get something here? Parliament lobby. But where can we see the situation with the parliament? I'm hoping the construction numbers will increase. Let's speed it up. It's Monday. How do you get minimap in the bottom right to show up? Actually, it's here. You can turn it on or turn it off. Rebel activity. Yeah, we're about to have ourselves a war. Nah, you're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. But we're attritioning. We're losing a lot of men right now. And I think it's because of the... We have to increase salary. This is way too little. Like, let's see, what is the difference? We're saving up a lot of money per week. But I'm not sure if we're gonna be in a good shape to fight the Americans when they rebel. We need to save money on one hand, but on the other hand, it can look pretty ugly if we're not careful. Okay, some things are being constructed. Hey, we're paying for a construction officer, right? What the hell? It would take like 33 days when we took off. Let me check real quick. 18 more days until the reinforcements can arrive. They started off with 33 days and now it's 18 because, well, half of the days have passed almost. But what I'm worried about is that we are not getting construction points. That means that this will be very slow. Okay, we have things in Hartford, so I'm gonna... should we go for a loyalty printing press? I think we should. This is something that we should address immediately. We have other things to worry about, that's for sure, but... I think it will be New York. I don't know. Might be New York. We're gonna lose all of these, right? There's no way we can hold them. Supply... Yeah, damn it. Council of War? We could go for militia stats. Should we go for that? Actually, we're gonna go for research speed. I prefer this one. If we can. And let's check our production management. We have extra production points now. We're gonna go for brown besses because there's nothing else we can do. Yeah, let's do some additional construction. I'm gonna go with printing press in New York. Okay, meetings of provincial congresses. Provincial congresses organized by troublemakers are holding meetings throughout all the colonies. I gave the command to arrest the members of these gatherings they stir up the population, increase tensions. So we're over 100, yeah. This will be bad. We have to go with printing press just because of the current situation. Again, nothing that we can research. Plus, you don't want a gun that's ahead of its time. I would actually like to see a gun that's ahead of its time. Because I want to have all the advantages possible. We're gonna get wrecked when Americans stand up. Like we're gonna get wrecked seriously. Just because we don't have troops and we have no ability to expand on these guys. How about these forts? Grenadier Company? Yeah, seems so, but what are they first here? We have a couple of units here. In Montreal, I think we could... we can build a couple of things. We can get some mercenaries. But I don't think early on it's a good idea to get mercenaries. Quebec has good construction points, so we could build something there. And I don't think Quebec will be the one to go up in flames. Yeah, I'm just gonna give them back their salaries. Screw this. I'm kind of afraid we're gonna attrition so much that we're not gonna be able to fight. And I'm not sure if the reinforcements will arrive on time. And even when they get here, they're gonna need some time to get to a garrison. Oh, you gotta go? No problem, Thor. It's been a pleasure chatting with you, my friend. International Relations Changes Report. Let's see. There is nothing regarding us. So we're good. Okay, so this is a bug officially. This is a bug. Now we're paying for these upgrades, but nothing is happening. So I'm just gonna discontinue. Let's speed it up. How about here? Taxes will be increased. This will create a lot of problems for us, I think, on the loyalty side. Again, control of all economic and tax authorities in the colonies. The time has come to decide on the further economic policy in the territory under my control. To do this, the Economic Council will make important decisions on raising or lowering taxes. Taxes to the crown. Collect taxes for His Majesty within 80 days. You need to collect 10,000 pounds. This is actually a sharp penalty. Let's actually slow down the game. Got to run to dinner, but putting this on hold till I watch later. Have fun. You know, have a nice dinner, William. Enjoy your time. See you next time, my friend. Let's check the tax committee. And how much are we getting in taxes? We're getting a lot of money in taxes, but the problem is loyalty. What the hell are we gonna do with the loyalty issue? I think we're gonna just stay as we are. Can we get rid of this, please? Okay, this one is glitching. Okay, let's go there. Damn it. We can get rid of this one. But I can turn it off now. If I go escape, it's overlaying. Damn it. Can we go to load? It's 2nd of April. Let's load it. I hope it will not glitch out again. Yeah, guys, pretty much this is the early access game. So we're gonna expect a lot of bugs here, unfortunately. This is why they're not on Steam. Now I'm afraid to click on it. Should we? Let's go. Okay, we can turn it off. But notification should pop up once again. We're gonna see if that will work or not. I don't know. I've never seen that bug before. I've seen a lot of bugs, but that bug in particular, nope. We have to build the printing press everywhere. That's for sure. I think I'm gonna do the same thing here. And in Boston and in Salem... Oh, in Salem we didn't... Really? I suck. Leicester... additional problem is that we have to man all of these cities. This is a huge problem. Now or never. Oh yeah, it's working. Let's go to colonies management. Should we try to really increase taxation level? Because we're getting a lot of money through taxes. It's 13,000. I don't think it's necessary to increase it. We're gonna have something else. Weaver's House for sure. In Hampstead. Yeah, as we said before, it will be a huge issue here. Of how do we actually manage everything. I think the southern colonies should be in better shape. And then maybe not. Georgetown, Charlestown. Some of the bigger settlements, we're going to get some infrastructure. And hoping that we're not going to struggle quite a bit in the south. In Savannah as well. This is why you need a couple of playthroughs. If we're being honest, like, you need a couple of playthroughs to get everything right. To know what to expect, basically. This is pretty bad. Only in cities that would support us. Norfolk. Okay, we're gonna build additional infrastructure. If we have money, we can solve a lot of problems. Without money, it will be a much easier, much bigger problem. That is. More money, less problems. This is kind of questionable. Cambridge, Dover, Baltimore. Baltimore is more of an American strong point. The same as Philadelphia. Morristown. Maybe in Morristown we can build something. But we have to be very careful of what we do. Because we can get wrecked easily. Imagine investing a lot in the infrastructure and then just Americans take it for free. We have no men to compete on that level, so we have to be very, very careful. So we have ourselves a first bug. We said the inability to close that window before, and the bigger bug that concerns me is that, yeah, we're paying for it right now. That we cannot increase our construction points. That sucks. How close are we? 8 days. We gotta send them to New York, that's for sure. We want to protect our investment in New York. I actually had no plans to stream, but they surprised me with the announcement today. And considering that I might not be able to put up a video next 4 or 5 days, I decided that today is the day to stream. Provocateurs. Provocateurs perform in all colonies. They call for resistance to the crown, refusal to fulfill their duties to the crown, and some call for the separation of the colonies from the mother country. Lovely. Okay, we can do some additional construction here, and what should we go for? This would be a good choice, I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for it. Weaver's house is here, and we're gonna go for what exactly? Maybe it's... Yeah, I don't think we have to invest in carpenter shop. We're getting a lot of materials. Although we will see what will happen with Americans rebel. We're gonna lose a lot of places. Will be worrisome. And whenever I see red, I always think of the enemy, because I spent so much time playing on the American side that now I can see the enemies everywhere. We're slowly gonna start with fur trade. It doesn't matter, it takes forever. Hopefully it will pay dividends a bit later. As we said, this is the most productive thing we can do with our money. And it's relatively cheap. Maybe Lemon, we can... Loyalists. You can now recruit militia regiments. These men are loyal to the crown and eager to take the arms to protect their homes and properties. Fur trade. We gotta go for fur trade. What do we do with these colonies, actually? Terrible idea. The problem is that they will have to really take those forts away from the enemy. And I'm not sure if that will be easy. Well, for sure it will not be easy, but... So we could go for research speed, but I think research speed is pretty bad. I'm not sure what we get with government efficiency. I never really understood the stats. If you guys know, let me know. I think I'm going to go with militia limit. And we're going to start recruiting some militia where we can. Hartford would be prime target. But we're going to spend... I really wish that we had some crappy officers. I don't really want to employ militia with good officers. But we have to. There is no other way. Really? We don't have more than that? Is there like a difference in arsenal between the... Let's see. Okay, we cannot get artillery, so we kind of have to take this one. Let me check. Market. Indeed, we don't really have a lot of brown besses here. And what if I switch to Britain? Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same. Resources. Okay. Yeah, so it's not the same. And production is not the same. Here we have 10 production points. There we have 6 production points. And market is different. Okay, but now I'm a bit confused. Let's go back. Auto purchase, auto sell. Okay, so we can send some guns to the US. Yeah. This is what I was thinking about. We can recruit some men here, or we can get some... Yeah, let's go for that. And we're also gonna do something like this. Over... what should be the number? Like... 300? Over... 1,000? Yeah. I'm seeing it right now. But indeed, things are different, and I kind of like it. I just hope that they kind of emphasize it, that this is like different thing. We only now realize it. If I knew this before, it would be a bit easier because we would have muskets here. Just checking for construction everywhere. Can we do something with Montgomery? We could get some rum. So the US... yeah, I guess so. You know how it goes. 0.5 construction. This is okay, but I'm gonna go with rum distillery. And here we can go with what exactly? Maybe printing press will be a must. Maybe freehold. Let's go with printing press. We gotta spend a lot of resources, but I'm kind of confident we can sustain our economy. Although we're using a lot of things on construction, but I think we're making money for the time being. It's probably gonna get worse over time, but yeah, right now we're good. So we have to collect 10,000 pounds, and I think we already are collecting, right? Is there like a mechanic that I do not know of? Oh, supply and logistics. We can get unit provisions, which would be cool to have. Horse pasture as well. Grain mill. I'm not sure if we're going to be investing in provisions early on. Maybe we should as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this one, and then we're going to go for rum distillery, a fur trading post, and stuff like that. Okay, Indiana wrote, I had two ancestors that fought in the American War of Independence. My wife had at least an ancestor that fought in the Revolutionary War. They were in battles in opposite sides once. Oh, that's actually really cool. So you know your family tree? I don't. I guess it's easy to find your family, to trace back your origin in countries like UK. There are long registers of people. How about we spend some money on construction? Maybe we need to spend some money on 1452. Okay, maybe your ancestor was the Blackadder. You know the TV series Blackadder? Actually, my favorite comedy of all time. We gotta build ourselves a couple of mines. Kingston, New York as well. We're gonna build some supplies, some provisions, agriculture. It's so glitchy sometimes. I have no idea why this is happening. Like sometimes it's very smooth and other times it's very glitchy. Actually, I love Blackadder 4. Blackadder goes fourth, something like that. I forgot the official name of the series, but I really love the last part. It's the best piece of comedy ever made. I'm a huge fan. And actually, when I was a kid, I kind of used to know all the single replies in the movie, in the TV series. In the fourth season, like, I knew everything, literally everything. You could ask me any kind of reply or any kind of piece of script, I would know it by heart. These days, I forgot a lot, but I still have quite a bit of a memory of Blackadder. I think I'm gonna go for church because church would lower down your disloyalty, right? But it's very pricey. It's expensive. The last episode ends and I always find the room is dusty. Yeah, actually it's a great piece of work. I feel bad, like I heard that they're gonna make like the current Blackadder, but they gave up on the idea because somebody died from the old crew. And that sucks. I would really love to see them back. For you, Baldric, their renaissance is something that happened to other people. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was legendary. So many insults, they're legendary. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan. I remember my sisters, they loved like Friends or other things. For me, even though I was never really influenced by British language as much or British accent, I always loved the British comedy. I think it's the pinnacle of humor. So... Damn, we need a printing press everywhere. But I'm not sure if we're gonna get it on time. We should probably again work with the church. Church is our friend. Things are moving slowly. We should get our reinforcements anytime now. Things are looking grim, so I think I'm gonna go for the church here, because I do not really want to keep my garrison in the middle, bro. The escalation. The situation is getting worse in many cities. Rebels are gathering troops, and everywhere there is a discussion about the disobedience to the crown. The whole thing smells bad. We need to step up the dispatch, speed up the dispatch of our units from England to hold the main ports and ensure the supply of the army. Let's check. Yeah, they're here, right? Lee's fleet. You guys can actually go to New York. We did a New York invasion before it was popular. Boston situation is terrible. I think we need to garrison Boston regardless of the situation, so I think I'm gonna be focusing on this one. In Providence, things are not as bad. Oh, we could upgrade this one. That's cool. 6 days. We could get something else. We could get blacksmith. Could be interesting. Maybe schoolhouse. How many officers are we getting per day, per week? Not that many, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go with school. Taxation is a major issue. Yeah, the convoy is here, but it will still take some time. Ship degradation. Hermione frigate. I think that Hermione is the best, the most beautiful English name. Textiles. We're gonna go for wet dogs. This will kind of maybe lower down the expenditure we have with the ships. Ship maintenance. Yeah, we're gonna go for this one probably first. And then we will see. But how do we collect taxes for the crown? I don't know. We're getting a lot of money from taxes. Is there like a mechanic? Is there a way we can send money? Okay, you can actually see how much wood, coal, iron we're sending to England and how many guns we're sending to the States. The current transport ships on sailing, the demand transport ships according to the transport settings, the available transports. Am I missing something? Technically, it's a Greek name, LOL. Hermione. Like, I'm not never heard of Hermione before in Greece. Maybe at the end of the time period it takes 10k from you. Maybe. I was just thinking if there's like any way we can transfer money. But I don't think so. So we need to save, on top of our expenditure, we need to save 10,000 pounds for the crown. We're lacking muskets. But because Hartford is in a really good shape, we're going to send these guys to maybe Fort Montgomery. Damn it. Rebellion. It's April 17th. Throughout the colonies, the rebels began to seize settlements and organize armed groups. We did not expect this. And now we will apparently have to conduct full-fledged military operations. It looks like we'll have to bring in more army and navy to put down this uprising. So, lovely. Damn it. Oh, there are fightings. Are we about to lose? Oh, these are militia units. We should win, right? Yeah, we're gonna try to go there and fix it. There is no uprising in Boston as of now, so... William Howe, you guys gonna go there, and we're gonna pick you up as well. We're not gonna risk anything. Come on.
Push through.
Let's go, boys.
Hold the line.
Can we wait a little bit longer until we get some reinforcements? Nah, we're gonna go to Leicester. It's funny thing because these are militia units. And they're fighting our guys quite successfully. Come on. Let's fight. Let's do some killing. Was there a money bag near bottom just above the weapons being shipped from Britain to the US? I have no idea. I did not spot it. We're gonna pay attention after the battle is over. What is the weapon? These guys, Brown Best 69s. Skirmishers are good, but if you give them proper weapons... It's so awkward to be in control of the British. With these guys, we're gonna slightly fall back. We have Grenadiers here, though. Which is cool. Skirmishers can stay there and skirmish. These guys gonna break. Just move up. Yeah, they're outnumbered. The problem when you play Total War and the Ultimate General, like, commands are very confusing at times. It's very difficult to get used to different controls. But in the end, I really count on you, man. I really hope you're gonna join the session. We're gonna give you command, you know that? We're gonna give you the officer role. So we're counting on you to show up. Man, are you guys gonna focus on somebody else? I'm curious about the weapons that Americans have. If they have civilian muskets, they're fucked. Big time. Can we chase after them? Not quite sure if we can. But we gotta put some effort. I think they changed some icons here. I'm gonna stop firing. Just wasting our ammo. Only 3 kills. Nothing with these guys. But I might be an Egg Benedict. For sure. Whatever you like. As long as we get an experienced officer, nothing else matters. Of course, if you have the game. I have no idea if you have the game or not. But you strike me like a guy that has the game. Let's speed it up. My biggest concern here will be that we have to chase them around the colonies. Look at this. Okay. We have our first glitches. Let's go back before we mess things out. Yeah, once again, this is the reason why they did not go to Steam with this update. We're gonna shift our focus elsewhere. Come on. I hope we destroy them so they surrender. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go everywhere. Capture Leicester. 11 days. Oh, we're gonna get some civilian muskets. Are you shitting me? What are we gonna do with them?
Press the attack.
Okay, we're gonna go for melee or firearms? Firearms.
Advance quickly.
Unit experience. How did our guys break?
Regroup here.
That's a joke. Come on.
Keep moving.
You cowards. Seems like Salem is in danger of rebelling as well.
Hold the line.
You gonna go after them? You guys gonna stay there? Oh, let's actually fight. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. The same invitation is for everybody else, guys. If you want to join the Discord, tomorrow 9 o'clock Central European time, we're gonna have some gaming session with everybody. Let's see what we can do here. I guess we're gonna go forward. Oh my god. Come on. Our skirms can go there. Are we gonna start? You guys gonna hold? Everybody will hold. It would have been nice to have British quotes on the screenshots. How do you mean? How? Move your ass. Yeah, I think we gotta move with the Grenadiers. Ah, a devastating volley. I've just checked. As I said, I'm getting a new PC for the start of the year. This one is not up to system for the game. Sorry. Nah, not a problem, man. Relax. Relax. Not a biggie. We're gonna push up. Come on. Kill them. Yeah, this is my biggest fear, that we're gonna have to chase them down everywhere. Let's charge it. But they changed the way units retreat in the game. We should have more stamina than they do because they're militia. But with the AI, you never know, basically. And I did not know, but it seems like exhaustion kicks in with 40%. Come on. One more. Yeah, I think that's it. There is nothing much we can do here. Well, guys, what are your impressions of the game so far? Let me just get a phone real quick. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm just checking. My national team play the Olympics basketball, so I just wanted to check what is the score. Yeah, we won. We won. It's okay. Thomas, wow, man, I haven't seen you in years. Like, let me check. I need to keep it up. By start of the year, I mean August for the academic year. I agree. It would be nice to get some new quotes and art for the loading screens. Keep on rocking. Yeah. Perfect. They surrendered, actually. Well, we have ourselves a German mercenary in Thomas. So, yeah, cool. We're gonna go to Boston. Conquer the Lexington battle. Actually, from a different perspective, the rebels have started valuable military have stored valuable military supplies in the small town of Concord. They anticipated our expedition, assembled some militias there. Will you engage them? Yes, let's fight. This is the first time we see this battle from the English perspective. I hate when they give skirmishers muskets. What should be our angle of approach? Let's go to that woody area here. Or we could completely flank them. I'm not sure if we should really fight here. Well, let's go after them, regardless.
Regroup here.
Would be interesting to see if we can actually win this one. Because Americans have huge superiority in men. If you play smart as American, like, you can always win. It's almost impossible to lose this battle as an American.
Keep moving.
You just need to delay them until the reinforcements will come. But it seems like British already have set up here. Just gonna cut the distance and try to do something there.
Hold the line.
Yeah, we should wreck them here. Maybe I should have used these guys as a flanking force. I made a mistake because they're gonna find some opposition here. Thanks, man. Having time to watch. Holidays, no school, and so on. Getting to all watchers and also to you. That's great. I hope you can spare some time to do things that you like, of course. Come on, boys. Let's move on. Hey. We do not want to expose our flank to these guys. Oh, come on. You're gonna continue moving here. You just gonna change your position.
Stand by the flag. Stand firm on the left. Form line.
I'm afraid we're gonna run out of ammo at some point. We're wrecking them. That's for sure. Their Minutemen are no match for our Redcoats. We're getting reinforcements. That's cool. You guys gonna go there? We're gonna need our cannons. We have some cavalry. Cool. 120 dragoons. This is actually the first time I see 120 dragoons. But they probably also gonna get some reinforcements. Just gonna wait for our guys to get into position. Man, we're gonna push these guys here. And we gotta have our grenadiers on the flanks. But I'm really glad to see you guys. I think that we have our own personal record when it comes to number of watchers during the live stream. We had like 25 before. I think that was the biggest number. But yeah. I'm really glad that you're here with such big numbers. In such big numbers. A 3-pounder? Oh, 6-pounder. That's cool. These guys are exhausted. So we're gonna keep pushing. And I think we're gonna do the same with these guys. This will be our protection for the flank. And we need to get up right there. Try to engage the enemy. We should have superior range. I think. I hope. We can come closer. Excellent. We're breaking them slowly. These guys are empty already. Okay, we're gonna be pushing here. Just some more patience. Yeah, I'm gonna move up with those guys. Just gonna stand there. I'm not sure if we're gonna get any additional reinforcements. Probably not. We need to flank them. I think I will be careful how to use my dragoons. What kind of guns do they have? Brown Bess 69. This is probably short Brown Bess. We're indeed capturing farm. Could actually position you there. I think they changed the map a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did change this map somewhat. Okay, we need to move you closer to the enemy. There is no other way. These guys are empty. I'm not sure if we should try to use them as a fighting force or not. Skirmishers, go to the flank. Yeah, it seems like this will allow us to have more ammo. Can we replenish our supply company? I don't know. Come on. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we should try to dig in here. Well, not real dig in, but dig in. Nah, we're not gonna get anything from it. We have to move forward to protect our cannons. Just want to engage them here because they're out of protection. Come on. Let's hold. Smith, you try not to die, my friend. Perfect. But this cover is nothing special. It's only 29%. Is Smith crazy? Oh, we're being struck from behind. Oh boy, okay, I did not understand that. We need you guys to go over there. We're gonna fall back here. How bad is the situation for the Smith? Not so bad. Come on, try not to die there. Getting stuck. It doesn't matter. We're gonna destroy them. I was confused, like, why is he running away? Just gonna switch here. Okay, these guys are being flanked. So we gonna have to run, and there is some reinforcements coming in. We're gonna use you guys to the flank. Those guys will help us there, and we're gonna have some cannons here. As we said before, Americans have large numerical superiority, and we have to worry about that. Can we get any closer? We should be able to get into range for those guys. Okay, we're just gonna go behind their lines. Those guys are gonna be exhausted. I made a video before about the American campaign, and I mostly talked about the issues that exist, and I said that maybe Dragoons should be given the ability to fire from the horseback, just to make games or battles more dynamic. Of course, there is a danger that they might become OP, but if you nerf their accuracy, their range, and reloading time on horseback, you can make them, you know, more viable that way. Just gonna charge them. A great charge here for Dragoons. These guys have 0 ammo, so we need some kind of resupply. Percy always reminds me of Lord Percy in the Blackadder. Come on. You guys form a line there. We're gonna have our cavalry in the back. But they changed the battle for better, I believe. Now it's more interesting. Look at this. 113 kills, 15 deaths. This is how superior the British are. And I think slowly now is the time to press on harder. Historically, they were really deadly trained forces. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Americans are getting those reinforcements. I think we need to reform here. Let's fall back. And we're gonna change this, of course. Artillery will also reposition. Together with our line infantry. Our skirmishers can go to the flank. Our cavalry will need to retreat here. We're gonna push in the center, but we're gonna hold elsewhere. Well, this is more of a flank, but now is center, I guess. Oh yeah, they're routing. No. You guys gotta go there. We gotta reposition here as well. We need to make sure that everybody's firing at the same time. I'm not sure if we are having flanking position because they're stuck to this, so I'm not sure if flanking fire is applied. We should be killing more of them, I guess. Come on. Smith, over there. I'm not sure if we were winning or what is happening right now. Let's try to charge them from the back. We have skirmishers. I completely forgot about them. I thought that these were POWs. Yeah, it seems like they're in disarray. They are breaking! Oh yeah, they're gonna get wrecked here. Artillery will change direction. We're gonna be moving you guys over there. I wish I consider pulling back our dragoons, but not yet. I wanna destroy these guys. And I think it's time to go on some offensive here. Nah, it's enough, it's enough. We do not want to kill our dragoons completely. We just slowly gonna keep pushing. Keep pushing. With Percy, we're gonna go there, and we're gonna form additional line here. Come on. Our cav, yeah, let's go to the enemy back. We're being patient, methodical. This is the only way we can win against superior numbers. And now because we have this surrounded, they are not sure where to go. Smitty, you can push up. We're gonna put our artillery here. These guys are pretty useless. They serve their purpose. Let's charge in. The trick is not to charge immediately with your cavalry, but just to push them close to the enemy and then charge. Because your cavalry will lose stamina quickly if you charge from far away. They cannot control themselves, they're just sprinting for no reason. I think that they should be sprinting when they get into musket range. Or galloping, or however that is called. Yeah, we're destroying them. I don't think they're gonna get some additional reinforcements. I think that's it for them.
Form line.
We are breaking them. Come on, just a little bit more.
Company moving in.
Ah, these guys are tanking. I think that one good charge could break them. Let's check it. Charging! Push! We need a proper push. Maybe they fixed conditioning for cavalry. Come on. Just move up. And we're gonna hit them there. I think we killed them. Go after them. I think that, yeah, they have better conditioning, better stamina for some reason. They said that they're gonna fix a lot of things, a lot of problems, and maybe this is one of them. But before, to charge so many times with Dragoons was impossible. So I'm sure they made some changes. Yeah, I think we kind of won. Let's fall back with everybody and try to consolidate our position. We have our battery facing that side, and here, yeah, we're kind of okay. Let's speed it up. That should be it, I guess. We managed to capture magazine and farm. Oh, yeah. We won. Only took some light casualties and some cav. But yeah, we were better in the end. Okay, we got some additional reputation, and we had some fun. This is our first proper battle. What is the situation here? We have to keep a garrison. Are you guys gonna go to Boston? Maybe even Salem. New Haven, things are looking okay. I have to... Come on, how do I get you guys... Okay, this is better. So we're gonna send maybe some of you. Hmm. How bad is the situation here? In Leicester, we have to keep our forces there. We just have to. Currently, we're getting some extra loyalty, but it will take quite some time. Rebels gathering. Massachusetts. Okay, where are these guys coming from? This is something that I really dislike. We have to get those guys out, otherwise they're gonna die. Let's go to Boston. You guys gonna also go to Salem. And you guys gonna go back to Hartford. And we need more militia. That's for sure. How about here? Can we get some additional militia? Yeah, situation in Boston is terrible. My son is currently visiting the grandparents who live in Rochester, New Hampshire, on the border with Maine. That's cool. Yeah, Tax. Have a lot of fun, man. Have a nice dinner. I'm gonna continue for maybe the next 20 minutes, and it's midnight here. Good stream. I have enjoyed. I'm enjoying your company as well, so I really appreciate you guys being here. Near Portsmouth. That's okay. Portsmouth. My biggest issue with the... What the hell just happened here? My problem is like that units are popping up like this. They should not be popping up like this. There should be some events for sure, but you should be given some time to react. And there's a chance we can lose Providence if we're not careful. But I think I'm gonna try to get a militia regiment right there. Let's see. Militia limit, that's good. Lumber mills. I don't think lumber mill is that important just because we have so much construction material. But what do we do with these guys? We have a lot of fur. Well, a lot of fur. Actually, this is storage. This is not market. I'm mixing things up. We're gonna be shipping some textiles. We have a lot of ammo in storage, and we have a lot of provisions. I don't think we're gonna be sending those. No. They should stay with us. Do not know why I would be sending provisions to Britain. Doesn't make any sense. We have these guys, their own speed spotting, command radius. Just get out. And you're gonna go to Providence so we can keep an eye on the rebels. Cornwallis can stay in New York. Okay, they managed to capture Leicester. But there's nothing we can do. We kind of have to keep our forces where they are. Lexington battle accounts. I don't think we can afford really to lose loyalty, so I think I'm just gonna pay for it. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of settlements. Therefore, our construction material points in our financial situation will get worse. We're not gonna do anything in Georgetown. There's just no way we can protect everything. Literally no way. What if we go to shipyard? I don't really think we need those ships right now. The thing is, how do we build more sailing transport ships? Is there a way? I would say you must concentrate in one region and slowly push out from there as you get additional troops from the UK. Probably a good idea. We could get some additional troops here. I think the 6-pounders are completely okay to have. And I'm not going to go with grenadiers, as I said before, and not going to go for skirmishers because we don't really have proper skirmisher rifles. Let's go to Britain. And we need to recover if we can. It will be difficult to find recruits. The thing is, we're spreading our construction everywhere, and I just want to keep my construction if I can. Salem and Boston are in big trouble. We could potentially consolidate some forces for the attack on Leicester.
Victory or death.
Come on, how? This is a pretty big force. Lovely thing. New Haven region loyalty raised. Hartford region. Okay. But we already have good loyalty in those regions. The Rebel Assembly of Connecticut entered negotiations for a cessation of hostilities, but the Massachusetts Committee of Safety disapproved this course. Hopefully, this will gain us time until reinforcements arrive from the homeland. They have now a cavalry regiment. I think they didn't have it before. Yeah, but we had a lot of money to start with, and now I'm kind of feeling bad. Maybe we drop New York. Or maybe we only keep New York, but we drop the forts. Go to Hartford. New Haven is in problem, or is a problem, but things are just getting worse. Yeah, loyalty is a big issue here. Fleet is a great expenditure. We're spending currently more on fleet than we're spending on the army. We did not do any kind of construction. We're losing about 3,500 per week. That sucks. Yeah, we're gonna send you guys as well. Go to Hartford. Just losing a lot of places. We greatly restricted movement in and out of Boston and reached an informational agreement allowing traffic, provided that no firearms are carried. The residents of Boston also turned in 2,000 muskets. Okay, this could help us a bit. Yeah, we're gonna just lose Baltimore, Monroe, Philly's already gone. We're not really losing reputation. In the American campaign, you would losing a reputation if this would happen, but right now, not really. We also need to find a way to consolidate our forces, but these guys are not getting replenished. I think they're 404. Let's check. Yeah, they're not getting replenished. Why not? Is it because of but we have recruits. What's wrong? Yeah, seems like there are some bugs. Are we gonna build up this one? Oh, Panda, welcome, man. Really nice to see you. British recruits have to be sent over to refill regulars. No idea. But how do we send them? Oh. Okay. Is this it here? Like if I write, I don't know, 3,000? Yeah. Set the desired recruits to be transferred to the colonies. These recruits can only be used to replenish professional units that were previously recruited at any home port and transported to the colonies. Had no idea. Actually, we discovered a bug where you actually use construction officer, but the points would not increase. For some reason, they will stay the same in a couple of different regions. So it's definitely a bug. I'm gonna send those guys actually to New Haven, and these guys from New Haven, I'm gonna send them to Hartford. The same we're gonna do with those guys. Go to New York. We're gonna need the regulars to fight. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it during the stream. I'm gonna do it a bit later. But I can tell you for sure that campaign so far exceeded my expectations. I did not know what to expect, to be honest, but so far so good. A lot of interesting mechanics. Many loyalists who lived outside the city of Boston left their homes and fled into the city. We have additional research. Rural colony. Oh, Panda, can you try to explain us what the government efficiency would do? Like, do we get increasing taxes or speedy research or something like that? Because I have no idea what government efficiency is for. More income type of stuff? Okay. This one is interesting. I think you guys changed something when it comes to cavalry conditioning. I think that now it's better than it was before. We just had the Battle of Concord and Lexington, and I think cavalry looks better. Your income drops a lot as events lower the government efficiency. I'm just depressed looking at the uprisings. Yeah, Philly's gone. Easton, Wyoming, Fort Penn, but there is no way we can actually send somebody there. I have to give up on it. Okay, we're gonna get some reinforcements in Boston, and these guys will be good to go. We're gonna give you command radius. Oh, and you weren't remembering wrong on the reload speed tooltip. It changed how it worked. Okay, so interesting. So if we go to the market and weapons, or maybe we can go to headquarters, Secret Service, Council of War. So basically, reload time used to be different. Yeah, I was kind of sure about it, but now it seems very confusing. So now the higher reload time is actually better as a stat. Okay. Pretty interesting. What would help a lot would be ability to form a brigade inside of the settlement. We're just gonna join the army and try to move here. Maybe we can get supply company, supply regiment. Over here we have a couple of guys there. What should we do here? Okay, so church should reduce negative effects of loyalty by 25%. That means that taxes should be 0.3, I believe, right? Hmm. Nine days left. We need to have money for a sovereign, so I have to remember that. things will look better in Hempstead, I'm sure. We're gonna build merchant stall. William Howe's reinforcements. The king allocated reinforcements to quell the uprising. The colony's 3 regiments under the command of General William Howe have been assigned to your command. You also gained access to an additional base in Britain, Plymouth, which will allow you to increase the production of weapons, army and navy. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I just wanted to ask you something, Panda. Oh, this is the 5th general. So Richard Howe is a brother of our commander-in-chief, William Howe. They're both William. Because so far we had only 4 generals. Plymouth. Okay, we have, how about shipyard? There is nothing. Recruits, production points. So we should have better production points now, right? No, it's still only 6. Yeah, some of those events probably need to be updated. Doesn't work if the player uses the default name. Okay. How do we get our ships to the old world? Is there a way? Let's leave the port. Hi, Malco. We have British campaign now? Yep, it is. But can we really get those ships back to England? Is there a way? I guess there is, but... Oh, okay. Send them over. Create fleets in the Britain menu to send them over. Can I see the fleet here? Not so sure. I guess we're just gonna keep them in the port here. There's so many new mechanics. As I said, I got surprised by the number of new mechanics. It would take some time to get used to all of the things, but probably a couple of tries. I'm not sure if we can keep Morris down, but I'm gonna keep investing in it. We're gonna be pushing from this direction, and we're gonna have our main force over here.
Hold the line.
Do you also go for mortars in these campaign? They were pretty effective last time. Yeah, right now you can. We could. Yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit to send our guys to
Charge forward.
the enemy flank.
Aim true.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna fight now. Actually, you can get 6-pounders, 8-inch mortars, 5.5-inch howitzer for free. There is no need to research. They're already researched on the British side. But on the American side, yeah, you have to research them. But I would say that technologies are quite different from Americans to British. They're quite different. Tooltips also have some more info. That's cool. I think the howitzers were really bad before. I'm not sure what is the situation now, but they were really bad. They were underperforming big time. There was literally no reason to take howitzers over mortars or even field guns. I think field guns were better. We could actually send those guys up closer to the enemy. How about we have you guys over there? We're gonna wreck them, I'm sure. We talked before about cavalry, and it would be nice maybe to have some diversity when it comes to cav. In combination with dragoons, maybe. Just gonna send those guys there. We're gonna send our skirmishers. Yeah, this will be devastation for them. Complete murder. As I said, like, they could be heavily nerfed in the sense that they cannot really go toe-to-toe with line infantry or skirmishers, but maybe you can half their range or something, so they kind of stop, they pop, and they charge in. This would be pretty cool. And maybe some infantry formations would be nice to have. I'm not sure if you guys are thinking about that, but battles can get quite repetitive over time. If you play long enough this game, you're gonna feel the battles are kind of stale and very predictable. So maybe having those formations would make things spicier. There'll be more motivation for people to play campaign longer. Where the hell is our general? Howe the Third. There are 3 Howes. We have all of them. Nepotism at its finest. I would very much like to make some changes that would adjust how the AI plays battles, but that is complicated and I just haven't had time to get to it. Sure. I think the AI is pretty good. I think the only problem could be with cav sometimes. You never know with AI if they're gonna throw away their cav or they're gonna use it smartly. Like, you don't really know. But otherwise, I'm kind of happy with the way they position themselves, like the way they're flanking. So I don't think battle AI is bad. Gonna have to keep moving. Panda, are you European? Are you American? pressure to push those guys up if we can. And this will be really cool. Like, if you could have the ability to change, yeah, into line formation, into column formation, it would be really cool to have those kind of options. That would be really nice. Maybe square formation for elite companies. Also, maybe some active abilities for some generals. That would be cool. You know, having a rally or like extra vision or stuff like that. I think that we would benefit quite a lot just to make games or battles more dynamic. Yeah, sure. You should auto switch into column after a much short distance now, about the 2.5 times musket range. Yeah, but like, how about player having an option to choose that? Maybe there's like a small gap in the enemy lines. I want to use column formation instead of line formation. What if I want to exploit that formation or something? There should be an option. The same as in Total War, you have those formations, and they could give you some more benefits. Maybe you can have more morale in a column, or have a bigger charge, or whatever, right? But there will be some downsides of getting shot to pieces if they are focusing on this unit, something like that. I don't know. There isn't an auto switch out, so you can click behind the formation to move into melee with it if you want. Yeah, I guess it's personal, but I like when a player has an option, right? So the same is with artillery. I want to have my own canister shot. If I want to use it outside of the range, I should be allowed to be stupid. The more options you have, the better for you. The better experience for the player. It requires more work, that's for sure. But I think that battles need some more love. It's okay, like, if this is your first time playing the game and you spend a couple of months playing it, then you're gonna kind of change your opinion. I would like to see battles with more complexity. Yeah, I understand. I know that you have a very small team and that not many people are working on the game right now. And as I said before, I think it's some kind of witchcraft that the game is running. Considering how big everything is, definitely. Colonies support rebels. Okay, things are getting much worse now. We already have some serious issues. I have no one in Boston, so I'm gonna send these guys, actually. We're gonna break... break the brigade. I'm gonna lose a lot of forts. Problem is we have to manage all of the settlements. Big time. Let's leave brigade. Guys that are depleted, they're gonna go to Milbro, and you guys gonna get out and go somewhere else. We're gonna go to Portsmouth with our bigger army. You guys can actually get there. Leicester is a terrible situation.
Keep moving.
Yeah, I think that intelligence organization would be good. One more thing when it comes to research, I think that the research speed is quite bad. I think it should never be used. I think in order to make it more viable, research speed should be higher here. I'm not sure if you guys changed anything about research speed, but I think it's kind of useless early on because you're chasing after different things, and if you go for it, just you get nothing early on. So I think you need to get some bigger buffs for research speed if you want to make it viable for the player. Just a balancing issue, I guess. But this is just my opinion. As a Panzer General gamer, because of being old, this game rocks really in the way how it plays. We're not gonna increase tensions. Increasing the number of rebel privateer across all colonies. Give me a second. Total time to research the British trees is generally longer than the US trees, so I think the research will be more needed. Numbers might need some adjustments. We'll see. If you're rushing something specific, very hard for research to win out, though. Well, this is the first time I actually see the campaign, so... Oh boy. I'm gonna get the seizure. Can we speed up something? Interesting enough that we're not really losing reputation because of the settlements lost. I think I'm not gonna spend a reputation yet until I'm sure that I need something. I'm not gonna spend it. A freehold, we could. Damn it! Let's get some guys over there. So many good officers. What's happening with our production, though? We lost one production point. Head out. Hope you have fun. Feel free to message me on Discord if you have questions. Sure, man. I really appreciate your support. Always did. It's kind of past midnight here, so I also gonna have to go. I have to work tomorrow. Guys, we gonna actually I don't work tomorrow, actually. It's Sunday. Completely forgot. But I have things to do tomorrow, so I have to wake up early, and we cannot do this tomorrow, but on Monday I can try to be here with another stream, and we'll continue where we left off before. I just want to thank you guys for your support, for being here, for subscribing, for liking, and yeah, thank you so much. We're gonna continue probably on Monday with the campaign, but I cannot guarantee. That depends on my responsibilities in real life. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask. You can also leave questions afterwards in the comment section, and I'm gonna do my best to chat with you guys. Thomas, you're invited on the to join Discord channel. If you want to join Discord with us tomorrow, we're gonna play like I don't know. We're gonna play some games tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central European time, so your time and my time. If you want to join and chat with some guys, feel free, man. Everybody's invited, so if you guys want to join and have some chats with me about the gaming, life, whatever, feel free. No strings attached. If you have some time, yeah, feel free to join. But yeah, I'll have to go because it's pretty late here. Guys, see you next time. Bye-bye for now.